What has happened? Harry and Meghan abandoned by Hollywood elite as career flounder. As the Duke and Duchess of Sussex face their biggest career crisis, superstars have keen to align themselves with the duo have gone AWOL. In April this year, Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, appeared together in public, a sentence I don't type all that often these days. Days before Harry would jet off for his father's coronation, there was the couple indulging in some American as apple pie good times, taking in basketball games and somehow resisting the lure of stadium fried chicken. But there was one detail that was largely overlooked at that time, which had nothing to do with her choice of outfit: a pink stud brand short suit, the label owned by the wife of her new super agent, or this curious reluctance to low clips for the kiss cam. These two normally cannot keep their hands off one another. It was who they had chosen to share their 22,000 box with their staffers. And weeks before that, the Duchess was snapped leaving Los Angeles hotspot vegan Mexican restaurant Gracias Madre after lunch with staffers. But here's the thing: after having had the most star-studded royal wedding in history with the U.S. carrier now on their rocks, what has happened to all of the A-lister mates? In fact, just who exactly is on Team Sussex? Who is left in Hollywood who wants to be publicly aligned with the Lightning Rod duo? With Harry and Meghan in the midst of one of their most professionally producing chapters since they decided to have a crack at this career waitlist, what is marked is a growing cause of anti-Sussex voices and the silence coming from the big names firmly associated with them. Turnouts the Sussex are adept at coming with executing great content as Prince Andrew was at choosing his friends. Will they be Duke and Duchess of one-hit wonders? If there however had been a time that one might hope to hear from a few famous Sussex allies, it is in the last week, which has seen the rip cord pulled on their Spotify deal. The Wall Street Journal labeled them as flops, and Netflix reported unlikely to renew their contract. Ego-bruisingly, the Journal reported that Meghan had written Taylor Swift a personal letter inviting her to appear on her podcast series, but the superstar had then turned her down through a representative. Then super agent Jeremy Zimmer, the chief executive officer of the United States Agency, described the Duchess during an interview as not a great audio talent, or necessarily any kind of talent. As you know, just because you are famous does not make you a great at something. Who can say if sour grapes played a part in Zimmer comments? Given that Meghan recently signed with rival WME Ariel Emanuel. If there were a moment for string to be pulled, friendship to prove themselves at lines to be output on proud show, it has been now. And that yet there has not been a single famous or prominent industry voice speaking up to defend the duo, not one. Has Paul Gayle King, who has talked about the pair on Breakfast TV when it suits her, publicly pushed back against 45 Bill Simmons' characterization of them as F-word grifters. Oprah Winfrey or James Cameron or podcaster Dax Sheffer, who have all scored headlines making interviews with the Duke and Duchess, popped up in the defense of them? Exactly. After the Sussex, Oprah in 2021, Beyonce posted a public message of support for the Duchess on her website. Then in couple Harry and Meghan Netflix series, the Duchess is shown receiving a text message from the superstar, a gesture that was only made public courtesy for the cameras. Does the Lemonade star still see the Duchess as inspiring and contagious? I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe.